What's going on, guys? So right now I'm about to go live on Instagram to just inspire people to put out content. Like it's amazing. So you guys gonna get a sneak peek of how this live is going. So when you don't see me looking at you and I'm looking over here, I'm looking at another camera. But what I want you to do is I want you to just take in that message. I want you to feel what I'm talking about when it comes to content. Because at the end of the day, you have to have content. You got to create content so you can go to the next level. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck. And as long as you're stuck, you ain't going to be able to grow or take things to a whole nother level. So I really want you to understand that it's up to you to put out content. And as long as you can put out the content, you can grow. But if you're scared, guess what? You're stuck. You're going to stay stuck. And you ain't going to be able to take things to the next level. But it's really up to you. And so right now, I want to give you the power to put out content. I want to give you the power to understand why you should put out content. I want to give you the power to really just take things to the next level because you got this. So literally I'm about to go live on Instagram and go in. Right? And so I just want you guys to take the word in. Don't play around. Don't play around with them. Take the word in. Right? So I want y'all to know I love y'all and I appreciate y'all because at the end of the day, it's on y'all. What's going on? I'm blessed, Queen, and yourself? Okay. That's what I love to hear. Oh, man, busy day. Got a busy week. I got to get ready. Tomorrow I got TED Talk. I got to do a TED Talk and literally just every day been teaching. So I lost my voice a little bit. Yourself? Man, I'm grateful for you having me. I'm grateful for you doing everything that you're doing to impact the people. Right. Mhm. Yeah. 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 Majority. Now, like I want to say 99% of people suffer with content due to the fact that they just don't understand content. And that's the biggest thing. Did you hear me clear? Because it's still the same person in the comment. It's still the same person. Okay. I can hear y'all clear. See, they can hear us clear. Yes. Yeah. Yes. 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 And we hear. We hear. We hear. Right. You can hear me good, Queen. If you can hear me good, I'm about to go in. Let's go then, right? So I'm the king of content for a reason. I'm the king of content because I've been creating content since I was a kid. Like my first dollar making content was at the age of 13, right? Because I was started off as a graphic designer and I was able to hear. You can't hear me either. Let me see. Let me see if we can switch out some headsets or something. I want to make sure y'all can hear me loud and clear. Y'all can hear me? How we sounding? We sounding better? Okay, let's go. Give me, if you can hear me, put some fire emojis in the chat. Let's go. Let's get started. Let's go. Okay, now I was trying out some new headphones, so I was trying to see was they working, they good quality. They gonna get returned. You know, they was supposed to be invisible. Look. I didn't want. I traded them. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, cool. See, I gotta stay with my Apple products. See, I was trying to get away from my Apple products, right? So, but the reason why I'm the king of content, I've been creating content since a kid. So when people say, oh man, I could create your content, I could do that, some of them just learned how to create content. I've been doing it my whole life, so my passion for it is a lot different than everybody else. See, I love to see people go from 0 to 100. I love to see people, brands, go from not seen to seen, right? And so I do everything in my power to help them. And the vehicle that I choose to use is content. Because I love it and everybody needs it regardless. See, because sometimes you be like, man, I'm dope at my business, but then my business is not getting the business that it needs, so I can't grow it and get the sales I want. But you can't get it because you ain't putting out content and nobody know you there. And if nobody know you there, how can they buy from you? How can they support you? How can they share you? They can't. So you got to learn how to put out content, but the type of content that you put out got to be different from everybody else. See, what you do is you see what people putting out that's in your industry and you do the same. But that don't even resonate with you fully because that ain't even you. See, you try to be like somebody else when you need to be like you. And what I mean is when you put out content, you must be able to connect with them. You must talk from your heart. Right, a lot of y'all not talking from y'all heart, so y'all content ain't connecting. Y'all just posting 3 times a day and thinking just because you post 3 times a day that somebody's supposed to support you. No, what you got to do is understand that whatever service that you offer, whatever business that you offer, you must think about the benefits of the benefit so it can help your client. See, right now, you just thinking about what it is that you offering and not how it'll make a transformation for the person who buying it. See, once you show the transformation, guess what? The people start buying differently. And you use the content as the vehicle to do that. See, right now, the content you posting is like, get my stuff. It's 20% off. I don't give a care if it was 100% off. If it don't resonate, it don't resonate. So start putting out content that shows your perfect client what it looked like to work with you and what kind of changes that they'll get once they work with you. And start serving more. See, start giving more value instead of asking for stuff. The more value that you give, the more you'll receive on the back end. See, right now, y'all think just because y'all got dope quality that means something. It's somebody in your same lane that got the same quality as you. That don't make neither one of y'all special. What makes you special is because you can impact them different than anybody else because you know who you are. Right? As long as you know who you are, you walk around here proud. But a lot of people don't know who they are because their self-image is tainted. Because some from that past, right? Some stopped them. Somebody told them they weren't good enough. Somebody told you that you couldn't do it. And guess what? You believed them. And since you believed them, you can't give your all when it comes to this content. You can't get in front of this camera. So right now, you running from the camera. You running from the camera. All you got to do is stand there and be yourself and look into this camera and let the world know who you are and why you here and who you here to serve. See, I tell people content is different than what everybody else be talking about because content just allows you to be seen, allow you to become the authoritative figure. But it also allows you to become a better person once you know yourself because once you become a better person, you can go talk to somebody else and you can go help somebody else. See, the biggest thing is to be able to serve. And as long as you can serve, you're going to keep going. But the moment you get greedy, guess what? The whole ship crashed. The moment you lose focus or lose track of the purpose while you started, the whole ship will crash. The whole ship will crash because you are not you anymore. Right? So I love this, right? Because people didn't know content was this deep. They thought content was just posting on social media. Right? But they fail to realize when they get on social media, their whole voice change. They be like, hey, come and get my product. But then when they get off the camera, they be like, yeah, what the hell going on? Like, no, it ain't resonating. What I want you to do is become you on this social media. If you talk like that, if you real like that, do like that, talk like that. Don't get on here and fake it. Don't get on here and fake it. If you understand what I'm saying, put fire emojis in the chat right now. Because I want to teach you how to put out content different than everybody else. Because my style is different. I do a thing called the raw truth. Right? So that means you can be your raw self while you putting out content. So that means you don't got to be nobody else out here. And that means you're going to be truthful with everything that you share. And that means you're going to be transparent and you're going to share your story. You're going to talk to the people for real. You ain't going to try to be nobody else because you seen somebody else wear this so you won't wear it. No, if that shit don't resonate with you, it don't resonate with you. No, get on here inside your content, be yourself. Like that's the biggest thing that you missing is the ability to be you. Because you too busy trying to look at somebody else's success and trying to get there where they at. But you don't realize if it took them 30 years to get there, if it ain't really there, if it's a mirage, you too busy trying to focus on their shit when you should be focused on yours. Now, I'm just saying, because that be the biggest thing I see in people's content. They try and be somebody else. And then they wonder why their content ain't resonating. How can it resonate when you ain't talking from your heart so you can't connect with nobody? The people that you talking to is empty over there. And when it's empty over there, no sales coming over here. No growth coming over here. I'm just being honest. Right? Like you guys got to start understanding who you are, and you got to channel who you are. When I get online, I'm the same person offline. I'm not trying to be nobody else. It is nobody above me pulling no type of strings. So I don't got to fake it to kick it. I don't got to join your circle. I don't got to join your group. If you don't like me how I am, I ain't coming anyway. I'm not. So I want y'all to understand, and I want y'all to take the power. They always say sticks and stones can break your bones, but words will never hurt. That's a lie. Words hurt. Words impact more than anything. Because if somebody told you weren't good enough and you believed that, guess what? You believed it. But if somebody told you was great, guess what? You believed it and you start moving. So that shows me that words do have power. But you give the word the power. Come on, Queen. Like it's real. But I want people to know how powerful content is. See, content ain't nothing but a vehicle. See, you got graphics, you got photos, you got videos, you got emails, you got text messages. All of these ain't nothing but different brands of cars. Like you got a Mercedes, you got a Toyota, you got a Honda. But you got to have the vehicle to get to wherever the destination is. And if that destination, your perfect client, then that's the destination. But your car will not move without gas. And the gas is the sales of your business. Your car will stay stranded. But what happened, like the gas to your car is the sales of your business. And you wonder why you stranded where you at right now. Because 9 times out of 10, you ain't putting out the right content to hit to the right person. And then you got to understand too, if you do get the sales, and if you do got the content, guess what? You don't got the roadmap to move the car to get to the destination, and that's that marketing. That's what we talking about. So you need the content, plus you need the marketing, but you need to know who you're going to. But in order to get to who you're going to, you need to know what you're talking about so you can reach them. But they ain't hear me though. Right? So, no, I'm just telling you, content ain't as simple as you think. See, you hearing everybody telling you, man, put out content. They just telling you to put out content, but they not showing you how. Because if they showed you how, everything in your life would change. I'm telling you, my mentees and all of my clients, their life has changed because I showed them how to put out content. And this is the thing. It don't matter what business you got. If you learn how to put out impactful content, you will always resonate with who this piece of content is for instantly, and you don't have to sell. You speak without selling. And the biggest thing you do is serve. See, a lot of people don't like to serve. They don't like to give. They think giving is a bad thing. No, I help people no matter what. Because the more people I help, the more lives change. And the more life change, the more people I got in my army, so we can go to war with anybody. Nobody can stop us, because you got to realize, because you help somebody else, now they have the power to go help somebody else. And as long as they got the power to help somebody else, then they'll help somebody else, but you still got access to all of them. See, you can't think about competition. Competition ain't nothing but a mental block. It's a mental block. If you think about, man, I don't want to help that person because that person in the same lane as me, oh, you're going to go crashing. You're going to go crashing. I help everybody. I don't care what lane they in, because I know what's special to me. I know how I do this. I know that I'm gifted in a way that ain't nobody else gifted. So if I give you this blueprint, you still ain't going to do it like me. And I'm just being honest. The reason why I'm being honest is because I want to see your business succeed. And if your business succeeds, guess what? Your generational wealth changes. Your legacy changes. You get to impact people for generations and generations, like the people you see in these other races. See, you don't realize that they got information that is passed down to them, and you ain't had none to pass down to you. See, my mama didn't pass down none to me. My grandma didn't pass nothing down to her. Her mama didn't pass nothing to her. So, damn, guess what? We got the power today to start. But how can we start if we don't have the business, the structure, the information? I think that's the number one. You must get the information. See, a lot of y'all be trying to do the shit by yourself and don't realize that y'all just add more time onto y'all journey. See, look, I've been doing this for 12 years, like nonstop. Full-time entrepreneur for 12 years, and I promise you, within the last 5 years, everything changed because I started buying information on another level. And if I would have bought it 12 years ago, where I'm at today, I would have been there 12 years ago. But what happened is we be trying to do everything by ourselves. We be trying to be Mr. and Mrs. Independent. Like we be trying to, like we don't realize that free ain't free. See, free ain't free because you losing time, you losing money, you getting stressed, you getting burnt out, and by the time you do get finished, oh, you over it. It's on to the next. Or the trend has changed. So stop trying to do everything on your own and thinking that you saving money, you saving time, because you losing out. Because somebody else that's in your lane, they went out and hired somebody to help them or do it for them. And guess what? They moving faster because now they focus, and you still stuck because you doing shit that you ain't even supposed to be doing because that ain't your lane. But then you like, oh, I did my website, I did my logo, I did my content. That shit look like you did it. That's why them customers ain't coming. It look homemade. See, stop making that stuff look homemade. All my clients, I make sure they stuff look like Fortune 500 companies, because the power of the brand is what makes sure that you last long. See, we're trying to create legacy and generational wealth. See, why do we look like we struggling when we shouldn't be looking like we struggling? We should be looking like we winning because we kings and queens. But the only way we can do that if we hire or go get the knowledge from the people that's higher so we can go higher. Come on, man. Come on, y'all feeling me? Put some fire in the emojis in the chat. Yo, it's real. They ain't know content was this deep. They thought content was just posting some pictures on Instagram for likes and views. See, I tell people all the time, why you focus on likes and views? See, the likes and the views is what kills that self-esteem of yours. Because it ain't enough people liking it, so you going to archive it. And when you archive it, now you feel like it ain't good. But really, you should stop focusing on the likes and views and start focusing on serving. See, when you serve, it don't matter how many people watch it or like it, because 9 times out of 10, it's a thing called reciprocity. That means they're going to come to you on the back end and not necessarily on the front end. So if you give them value on the front end, they always going to come back. See, but you got to stop worrying about them likes and views. Like, and I say, like, look, I say, like, them likes and views, 9 times out of 10 is people that you used to hang out with on your social media, so they don't understand shit that you posting right now. So how can they like it when they don't understand it? And you need to take that content and move it so the people who can use it could come into it instead of leaving it for the people that's going to keep abusing it. Man, come on, man. But it's up to you. You got to be disciplined. You got to be consistent. You got to be willing to invest in yourself unlike nobody else. You got to be willing to go out there and get the resources. Because the resources out here, you just not spending the money to go and get them because you think they're going to fall in your lap, and they not. They not. See, everybody else in your lane that you see winning, I promise you they went out and got mentors. I promise you they invested in programs. They probably spent their last, but their return was everlasting. See, because once you get the information, that's just information. See, the use of the information is where the power is. See, they say knowledge is power. That's not true. The use of the knowledge is power. So you got to start using this information. But you can't just use it once. You use it and you share it to other people so they can use it and you guys can keep building tribes. See, because if I give her, Lillian, some information and that information could change her life and it change her life, guess what she going to do? She going to do it. She going to pay it forward. She going to give it to somebody else so it can change their life. I'm just being honest. See, we got to think about this. These crabs in a bucket, right? And no, it's right. Like, look, this story I was told and I couldn't believe this, right? It was like, all right, the fishermen, they went fishing, and one guy was like, "You not going to put no lid on the crab?" And then he was like, "No, I don't need to put no lid on the crab, because by the time I put the second one in, the first one going to pull the second one down if he try to get up, and vice versa. They're going to keep pulling each other down, so I don't got to put a lid on it." So we got to be the ones to change. Otherwise, we're going to keep pulling each other down. And that's where the crab in the bucket mentality come from, because crabs really do that, but you got to realize you ain't no crab. You got the capabilities of thinking and helping. You got the capabilities of making change. We're the only species on earth that has the ability actually to make decisions like this. We can take in new information and apply it right now. The only thing stopping you from getting to the next level is the lack of information that you didn't even know existed. And literally, it's up to you to do it, because you be scared. You be wanting to hold on to every dollar. So you don't want to invest in knowing about content. You don't want to invest in knowing about money. You don't want to invest in everything that make the world go round, but you stuck in this world and you wonder why everybody going around, but you stuck. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I can't lie about this. But y'all ain't know content was this deep. Y'all thought content was just posting on social media to look cute. Doing those vacations, look at me. But really life all tore up and messed up. But you telling somebody else to look at you, but you could be transparent and tell people the truth that success and entrepreneurship is hard. Every level that you get to is going to be a new start, and it's going to be harder than the last level, but you got the strength to go to the next level. But when you put out your content, I want you to make sure that you resonate with people and stop being scared to be transparent. Show your flaws. See, your flaws actually turn into weapons, so people can't use them against you. You can use them against the world, and you can be stronger, because nobody can tear you down, because you transparent with the world. I tell them when I'm up. I tell them when I'm down, because it's transparent. You can't hold none above me. I'm just being honest. But y'all got to get in front of this content, and y'all got to realize that there's people out there that need to hear y'all message. But since y'all being quiet and y'all being timid and y'all being thinking about all of these fears, oh, they won't like me, they don't like my voice, I'm ugly, I'm this, I don't want to put out content, but my business not going to grow, but I'm just going to do hand in hand. No, you need to stop thinking about what other people think, because 9 times out of 10, they ain't thinking about it. Because it's people out there that might be overweight that's still making millions. It's people that might be ugly, might be beautiful that's still making millions. It's no excuses. See, it's all about how you see yourself is how you project yourself. If you think that you that, then you that. See, it don't make nothing special about nobody, right? You might look at somebody like, oh, they strong, they smart, they better than me. No, because if you think that you are better and you think that you are great, then you can't accomplish anything. See, you got to stop thinking that it's only you. It's so many people, like it's 90% of the world is hurting right now. 90% of the world is hurting. So something that you say in your content can change somebody's day. But you keeping all of this shit to yourself. I want you to start putting out content that helps somebody else, that serves somebody else. Because if it serves somebody else, they're going to share it. They going to share it. Stop putting out content, buy my this, get my stuff at this discount right now. No, share some light, give some information, give some insight that they can't find nowhere else. I'm just being honest. Lily, I can't lie to them. I love this on a different level. See, I love this so deep that I put my life on the line so my whole family can change. Every second on earth is sacrificed so my kids don't never have to go through what I went through, what my mama went through, what my grandmama went through, what my great-grandma went through, but it's up to me. It's up to me. And you guys have that same option, but you're making excuses to put out content so your message can travel. See, you're going to stay local until you get vocal. I'm just being honest. You're going to stay local until you become vocal. See, you need to take the time to find the people that's going to help you. You ain't spending enough. You ain't investing enough. You're doing too many things on your own when you need a team to get to the championships. Every sport that you see, it's a team that get a championship. Every sport. This is nothing but another sport. This is a game. But you're not playing it right. That's why you're sitting on the benches. You're going, hey, if y'all ready to change where y'all at today, put fire emojis in the chat. If y'all ready to change, put fire emojis in the chat. Because it's on you. It's on you. It's on you, man. And I'm not giving you no fluff. I'm not giving you none of that. I'm telling you nothing but the truth. But the blessing is content is the vehicle that I use to make this happen. Content is the vehicle that you're going to use to make this happen. See, your message and your voice can go worldwide, not just local or statewide or nationwide. Worldwide. Worldwide, y'all can touch so many people, but y'all being scared to be yourselves. Y'all trying to be carbon copies of something else when y'all unique. Everybody's DNA is one-on-one. But you still trying to mix yourself up with somebody else. Hey, if y'all need help growing and scaling, what I want y'all to do is make sure y'all right now text the word purpose to 21,000 right now so you can get into the mentorship and learn how to create content, learn how to market, learn how to scale. You got so many professionals that know what they're doing to hold your hand and help you get to the next level. Because you can't do it by yourself. But you got to stop thinking that you need to get all of the credit. See, that's why they do their websites by themselves, put out their content, because they credit hogs. Like, how you a credit hog but got bad credit? Like, you want the credit for doing a website, for doing a brand, for doing all of this. When you need to share it, let other people get it. Because at the end of the day, the team still win. It don't matter what position somebody plays. Whole team. And so you got to start delegating. Stop doing everything on your own. Come on, Lillian. Come on, man. Come on. It's deeper than content. You ducking. Stop ducking.
Come on. See, y'all don't understand like how big social media is, but how small you are right now because you ain't taking an initiative. It's nothing special about your favorite influencer. They just learned how to put out impactful content. They content resonated with you. You bought in. And now you love them. You think that they better than you though. They not. You got the same opportunities, you just not taking them. You don't want it bad enough. I tell my people all the time, I will put the house up no matter what. Because I believe in myself. I don't have to wait for nobody else to come in and believe in me because I already believe in me. So since I believe in me, I know my destination. I can't let nobody come in and tell me to go left when I already know I'm going right. But if you don't know where you're going, guess what? You're going to go left, you're going to go right, you're going to go in circles, and you just mad. Whoa, you dizzy. And then you're going to give up. You're going to give up. So what I want you to do right now is to think about where you at, where your content at. And I want you to understand, talk to that one person that your service or your business is meant for. And when you talk to that person unlike anybody else in your lane ever talk to that person. And I promise you they're going to fall in love with you differently. I promise you your content going to resonate differently. Stop trying to do what you see other people do. Figure out that one person and the problems. Remember, I told you 90% of the world is hurting. So if they hurting, they looking for something to solve the hurt. And if your service or your business is what they can use to solve the hurt, guess what? They're going to pay you to solve the hurt. But you have not focused on the hurt that they going on. Because if you did, you would have given so many resources to help them. But how they going to know you got the resources, even if you got the resources, if you don't put out the content to tell them that you got the resources? See, you can do marketing, you can do advertisement, you can put your face all over the world, but if the message is off in the content, it ain't going to work. And the marketing ain't going to work. You ain't going to be able to win. You can spend so much money on marketing, but if the content is off, it ain't going to work. If the message is off, it ain't going to work. I'm just being honest. So you got to master the content before you can master anything around it. See, the content comes before everything else. But you have not tapped into the content all the way. You skipped ahead and went to the marketing. Like how you make it to the finish line but ditch the whole track. Like you just jumped off the bleachers and went straight through the finish line, but you didn't do all the laps. You already disqualified. Like you already disqualified. Stop trying to take shortcuts and start creating blueprints. I'm just being honest. I'm sorry, my voice gone. I've been teaching every single day for like 2-3 weeks straight. Every day, I have not missed a day. And I'm gonna be a little mad. When I get off of here, I gotta go get some honey because I got a TEDx talk tomorrow. So y'all gonna see me on TED Talk. Oh, we not playing. We going to the next level with this content. Stop being scared to believe in yourselves. I just want them, if they don't know their purpose, or if they do know their purpose, I just want you to text purpose to 21,000, because purpose is where it starts from. See, I know my purpose. My purpose is to change the way that my generation will always be impacted. My purpose is to help other people create generational wealth. My purpose is to use the vehicle called content to help everybody, brands and businesses grow. That's my purpose. I was doing that before I even made $1 off of it. I was doing it for free, and I'm going to continue to do it no matter what. I'm going to continue to serve because I love seeing people go from 0 to 60, then from 60 to 100, right? I done seen people go from broke, using our resources to go to 6 figures, to 7 figures, to 8 figures. And so at that point, I know it's like, oh, it's game over. I done did it too many times. But I understood the formula inside of content so it can spread. I love this. But I don't stop studying, Lillian. I don't stop studying. I read every day. I got books around me on books on books on books. I keep studying. See, I'm a student of the game and a teacher of the game. But before anything, I'm a student. Because there's so much stuff out here that we will never be able to take it all in. But if we don't start trying to take it in, then we can't take it in. But the best thing about information, though, Lillian, it can be passed down. It can be passed down. So we can start instilling it in our kids and our family members today so they don't have to wait so long to get it just like we had to. I'm just being honest. Hey, Lillian, they didn't know content was this deep. They didn't know content was this deep. You can't never stop, right? They think when they leave college, it's over. Or when they leave high school, it's over. Man, I'm not going to lie. All of that shit you learned in high school and college, you got to forget that shit because that ain't even the right shit. That's the shit that's going to keep you an employee instead of a CEO. See, they created schools for factories. So you can work in a factory and the shit ain't changed. That's why you guys is stuck on the conveyor belt, and that's why you're not growing up the escalator. That's why you're not taking the elevator to the top floor because you're still on the conveyor belt. Y'all got to understand, y'all got the power to change everything around you. But you got to know that you got the power in order to use it. It's over. It's over. Them thoughts don't even exist. I tell people all the time, they be like, yo, Lillian, I got to think outside the box. Why in the hell do you think that it's a box there? Why do you got to think outside of something that's not even there? It's no box. You put up a border around your thinking yourself. Come on, man. Like, y'all got like Lillian, they got to stop thinking outside the box because ain't no box there. All they doing is delaying the process. See, I know it's no box there, so while they stuck in the box, I'm walking past them. I'm looking at them while they on display. I'm just saying. I'm back. But I love y'all. I love y'all. Y'all know I give. I serve. I serve nonstop because I love y'all. And I know the power of impact. See, I know the power of impact. But you guys got to be willing to take it. See, if you text purpose already, put fire emojis down so I can know that I'm going to see you in a mentorship. And Lillian, tell them a little bit about it. Tell them a little bit. How long is it? How long is the mentorship? Yes. Yeah. Yo, Lillian, if they moving slow and they not getting in, that's on them. Cause we not talking to them. We only talking to action takers. Because I'm not gonna beg nobody to get the information that we got because they don't understand it and they gotta go think about it. See, if you gotta think about it, this ain't for you anyway. See, I'm talking to the people that already know that this for them, that they've been looking for this, that they want this right now, that they know that they can't go to the next level because they don't got the right tools in their toolbox to go. See, I'm talking to that person. See, I never beg nobody to get this information. I don't beg them because they going to still be there while everybody who did get it are striving and winning. Like, I ain't never had to beg nobody to get no, like this is gold. See, a lot of people surface level. See, we go deeper than everybody else because the gold is buried deep. I'm just being honest. So if you had to think about this, that's your fault. And that backs off. When you mine is serve. See, you got to serve, but you got to care in order to serve. Because if you don't care, you won't be able to serve. They not getting coaches. They the coaches. They coaching. They the blind leading the blind. That's why they crashing into the walls. That's why they stuck inside of these boxes that don't exist. But you have the power to change it. And so what I want you to do right now, text purpose to 21,000, get inside of it. I don't care what it costs. I don't care what you have to do to get it. Just get inside of it because you're going to get your return no matter what. See, you can't be scared to invest in self. You can't be scared to risk it all on self. See, I told you earlier, no, ain't no discount. It's a grant. It's a grant to help you get it. We don't discount because ain't none of this value discounted. This value is for real. Just being honest. Like, y'all, I'm going to get up out of here because I got to go get some honey because so y'all can see my TED Talk hit worldwide and we could go to next levels. It's all good. But Lillian, hey, if they ain't text the number, yo, I believe in you still. But if you text the number and not just text the number, the action is all the way the follow through. The follow through is where the action happened. So just because you text it, that don't mean nothing. That's just basically where you starting, but go all the way through. Go through the process. Sign up. Get your seats. Show up to every class. Don't just take notes. Take action. That's it. That's it. Oh, I'm giving you impactful content strategies, six-figure content strategies. Like, how do you use content to really scale your business? How you can have $60,000 weekends and $100,000 days with content. They ain't ready. They ain't ready. Hey, they gonna if you not taking action, you're gonna stay broke and stay broken. OPA, other people's assets. I'm just being honest. All right, I'm out. Thank you so much, Queen. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Take action. Don't make excuses. Take action. Put the house up. Go borrow it. Go get a loan. Go do what you got to do to get to the next level. Everything is meant to be sacrificed. All right. So I just want y'all to take things to the next level. When it comes to y'all content, y'all can't play around. Y'all got to get out here and do it, because content is deeper what you thought. You thought content was simple. Content is deep. But if you don't have the shovel, you can't go deep, because you scared you might not breathe. But you got all the tools that you need. So make